What is up, you guys? This is MiniSuperHeroes Today. Hey guys, today I'll be showing you how to build the main characters from the Batman using 100% official LEGO parts and pieces, and a lot of these, of course, are based off of the actual minifigures that we got from the LEGO sets, but some of them are complete customs with some upgrades to others, and there are a couple characters that I gotta save for later because they are spoilers. So if you're worried about spoilers, you could come back after you've seen the movie, but if you've already seen it, let's get right into breaking down how to make these awesome characters from the Batman.
I'm vengeance.
So up first, naturally, we have Batman, and honestly, the Pattinson figure is not good, like the actual one that LEGO gave us. When you look at it compared to my custom, I'm not even saying this boastfully, but just come on. You know, the custom definitely looks better. Now, to get the custom look, I did use the torso and legs from the official Pattinson Batman, but the arms are actually Black Widow's arms. Now, back before this figure even came out, I showed you how to build it using existing pieces back then, and I used these arms there, but a lot of people have used them, so I don't really know who to give credit to, who had the idea first, because we've been talking about it for basically 2 years now. Anyways, I did put black hands on there to help bring in more black tones to the character. The long black cape I used is from the Mandalorian Battle Pack. I just think that that's a much better representation of the cape from the movie. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. If we lift the cowl up, you can see that he's kind of got a scowling face. You could even get kind of a face on this side, but that head comes from the LEGO Batman movie. Definitely a much better look. And the short cowl comes from like the, I think, 2016 era Batman minifigures, but it's been used on a lot of figures, even up to the modern day, so pretty awesome, and it's definitely a nice improvement over what LEGO actually gave us, which honestly still kind of blows my mind that that's what we got.
You're becoming quite a celebrity.
Up next, we have Andy Serkis's version of Alfred, and I didn't do any changes. I think they did a really nice job with this figure, and he, of course, came in the most expensive, the Batman minifigure set, and that is the Batcave. I really like that they gave him a Harry Potter wand, because if you look closely, he does use kind of like a walking cane throughout the various scenes of the movie, and yeah, he does have two sides to his head, which is nice if you were to use this head for some other customs, but for Alfred from this movie, especially like seeing the tone of the movie and everything, I'm gonna say to just go ahead and use this side of the head.
You're still a Wayne.
So here we have Bruce Wayne, aka the Drifter. Now, they said in like the promo for this movie that like the city knows him as the Drifter, but I think that that kind of got lost on me. I don't remember that, but I do remember reading that like in the promo stuff. Anyways, this figure that you see here is the exact one from the Batcave break-in, but he doesn't really wear this outfit. I mean, he does, I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of getting tongue-tangled here, but I also would recommend getting a black suit for him, too, for the scenes, like, at the funerals and things like that, and out in the, you know, out in the public. So anyways, that's what I would recommend here for both the Drifter suit and him in public.
Does this mean anything to you?
Up next, we have Jim Gordon, who really held his own in this movie, if you ask me, and I love getting the banter between him and Batman. They worked as such a great team, and I thought Jeffrey Wright did a great job. With that being said, I didn't make any changes to the figure here. It's the exact figure that comes in the boxed set for the Batcave. I just think it looks so good. Sometimes it's hard to make updates to perfection.
Maybe we're not so different.
Here we have Selina Kyle, a really great figure from the sets, and she actually came in 2 of the 3 sets, so she is relatively common, especially coming in that cheapest set. What I did here is I added the legs from Black Widow, and the rest is all from the official character from the sets. Now, she does have a motorcycle helmet that you could put on there too, but I actually prefer without. I think it looks more movie accurate, and plus she doesn't wear the motorcycle helmet all that often. And she does wear that cat burglar mask a couple times throughout the movie, but unfortunately there is no LEGO piece that even remotely resembles that, so we're just gonna have to roll with it as is here. But it does look good, so it's hard to complain to.
Oh, take it easy, sweetheart.
Here we have the Penguin, and once again, it's hard to make him look much better than he already does because he looked so great in that Batmobile chase set. Man, Colin Farrell just stole the show in this movie when he was on screen as the Penguin, and I can't wait to see more from him down the line. Up next is Falcone, and admittedly he was not an easy character to make because there are very, very few figures that have these traits. having the flesh tone skin. You know, I think you could even use a little bit darker skin tone if you wanted to, but there are not very many faces that have the sunglasses and a mustache. So what I did was I used the head from the rock star Alfred from the Lego Batman movie with some slicked back gray hair and the suit from Bruce Wayne from the 2012 Lego DC sets. So yeah, I do like the way this turned out, but there are not a lot of options to get it done, so that's why I chose what I did here.
I've been trying to reach you.
Here we have the Riddler in his main attire, and man, what a great villain Paul Dano played. I loved this movie, and the Riddler really just helped sell the movie for me, so it was phenomenal. Anyways, the torso and head come from the Riddler figure from the Batcave Riddler break-in set from the movie, of course. Then the legs are the legs from the Star Wars Imperial Engineer. I think that the baggy texture on there really adds to the look, and Lego Boy 95 over on Instagram had the great idea to use the hood from the Green Arrow, so that's exactly what I did right here. Of course, we do see the Riddler in prison at Arkham as well, and that scene was just chilling too. I mean, he's a maniac, but Paul Dano played it so well, and an unfortunate thing when it comes to translating to Lego is that in the movie, he had like an alternating orange and white striped jumpsuit, and no piece exists quite like that in Lego to my knowledge, so I just went ahead and gave him a classic old Arkham inmate jacket here from the Lego DC sets. The head comes from Egon Spengler from the Ghostbusters, and the hair actually comes from the Build-A-Minifigure station at the Lego store, but this is also the hair I use on my Sig Fig, interestingly enough, so I don't know what that says about me. And last but not least, I had to at least try to show you how to build the Joker. Now, we don't really get a good look at him, so I tried to build something that showed us the same angle that we see him in the movie. Now, he, of course, was played by the same guy that played Druig in Eternals, so naturally, that's where I got the head from. So that's Druig's head. I'll turn it on the side here so you can see what he really looks like. I used the torso and legs from the Lego Batman movie version of the Joker in his Arkham jumpsuit. The hair I gave him because in the movie it looks like it's kind of spiked upward in the front, so the hair that's here comes from the Spy from the Lego Collectible Minifigure series, and that's basically everything. Now, to build the little mini vignette, if you could call it that, I used a 3x3 plate with a 1x2 jumper to hold the seat up at just the right angle so that you could put a 1x3 plate, a 1x3 brick, a 1x3 plate, then 1x1 clip pieces, and a little grate there so it looks like he's talking through his prison cell. You know, if you wanted, you could build the full room or whatever, but for the sake of a minifig showcase, I didn't really know how to show you the Joker any other way than this, so I hope you like it. And with that being said, let's zoom out so I can give you my final thoughts on this showcase. Alright guys, well thanks for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit like and subscribe down below so that we can go ahead and stay connected for future LEGO videos that I'll be doing here on the channel every day just about. So let me know what you thought, let me know what you think of these customs, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Well, you've made it to the end of the video. You should hit like and subscribe down below for more LEGO content from me because I post just about every single day. You'll be up to date on all the latest in LEGO, so why not join my community and hit subscribe now.